Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Magic and Masterminds, episode 21, part 2! As it turns out, this episode does have a second part, go figure.
Who knew?
In the last episode, we found Mel, who had more wounds than he does right now, he must be regenerating, and a small child claiming to be Nicolas Cage, and planning to steal the Declaration of Independence, while earlier having claimed to be the Wizard of Oz. It's clear she's a fan of movies.
Aldred is going to immediately open this up by stating, "Either way, I promise you that we are not straight. That we are. We don't have to be. We're not threatening strangers." I'm going to do a persuasion.
All right, go ahead and does the roll.
It's not awful.
It's worse than mine.
Would anyone like to try and help him?
Sure, why not?
I've already given up, so I'm going to Mel.
Great team player.
All right.
Well, deciding to focus on someone else that was injured.
She still
that
doesn't
wasn't
seem
target.
completely comfortable around you, although it doesn't seem to be because she thinks you're dangerous anymore. It's more like I'm a small child surrounded by 5 adults. I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Can I try?
If you would like, what are you going to say? Or what is the gist of what you're going to say?
So, you like memes? I also like memes. She proceeds to also pull out her phone.
Oh my god!
Cecily is fighting the urge to punch someone right now.
Navi just moves an arm in front of her chest.
Oh my god, Mascot just like puts her hand on her shoulder and just fucking cries of joys.
So do I roll persuasion now?
Yes.
I'm going to kill him.
That's a funny one!
I'm the doggy meme.
I'm angry now. I'm angry.
Yes! The power of memes!
I can't believe the power of memes saved the day.
I'm out of all numbers. It had to be.
Yes!
So, basically Ariel just plops on the ground crisscrossed, picks out, like, she goes to the website with the best memes, and she's like, look at this one, you might like this one.
Okay,
This one's my
so
favorite.
Iriel is showing a small child memes. Does anyone have anything to say about this?
Oh, Mascot is totally joining in on that shit. Are you kidding me?
Navi, please give me a 5 reasons why I shouldn't deck one of these two.
How about you just go and check on Mel?
That's good enough for me. Punch.
Why?
She walked right. Too much of a good opportunity to mess up.
So how you
Your
doing,
friend
Mel?
doesn't like you a lot, huh?
Yeah. A lot of people don't like me. It actually makes me kind of sad.
I like you.
Ariel.
You showed me memes. These things are great. They make me smile.
I'm so glad you're my true only friend, Ariel.
Meanwhile, UA hard cracking.
You just hear Navi banging her head against the wall now. Okay, back over with Mel. You see another one of his wounds fade.
Huh, you're a pretty fast healer, aren't you?
Regeneration.
Oh. So you would have been fine if we didn't come along.
Not really. Still got my ass kicked.
Do you remember what happened leading up to my mom showing up?
I came here to check out the place. His left hand suddenly punches him in the face.
What the?
He grabs his own wrist. Stop that! I am trying to have a conversation.
What's going on with your hand?
Hit by a lot of magic during that fight.
So you've been hit by puppeteering magic? Who did it?
No, just weird stuff tends to happen to me when I get hit by magic.
Do you want us to help with your hand?
I don't think there's much you can do to help. By the way, you guys notice that he's practically radiating Bishonen sparkles?
Welp.
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this.
I turned them off. Good.
Well, they look good on you.
I also can no longer see out of my right eye, not really used it, and my hand dominance has swapped. I don't know what the hell happened when I got knocked out, but I doubt it was any good, and he starts tapping himself, like pat-checking.
Oh, you got a
Where
mustache.
the hell is my phone?
Your phone?
Oh, no wonder you.
No wonder he what?
Masco was trying to contact Mel earlier and he didn't pick up. Which only means that I think my mother jacked her phone.
I don't have any of my other belongings on me. What the hell is this?
What is
Okay, so they might have jacked everything you had on you.
what? Hold on, Cecily. What's what?
What do you mean?
Why
what?
don't I have any of my things except my... Oh, crap, my book's gone.
Yeah, that's the thing that you use magic with. Which is kind of weird because you're allergic.
It's not magic.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
It's technology. I designed it to look like magic, to better fit in here.
Huh. Well, I didn't want to
this
say
is-
anything because I was playing along, but thank you. I don't have to
Oh,
keep
this
that
is
back.
concerning. Well, this is concerning. My mother, who's currently being possessed and under control of people that we rather want to stop right now have a technology book that looks like magic.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So what happened in the struggle?
We traded blows for a bit, but I couldn't really get a solid hit on her. She outpaced me, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds like Mom.
yeah, that sounds like
Locked
your
me in
mom.
place for a bit with those, gestures to the spikes.
Oh, that's why they were there. Wait, how'd you get out of that?
Managed to shake myself free, but by the time I did, she managed to hit me with another attack and I lost consciousness.
Oh,
Well, it's a good thing that you're still alive.
Yeah, I
agreed.
can't figure out why I'm not dead, honestly.
Because you're resilient. You can heal very quickly.
I'm actually going to. It's at this point that Aldred is approaching, and he's actually.
Echoing.
It's at this point that Aldred is approaching, and he's having a little bit of a thought on that end.
Sounds like
Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
You were interrupting yourself, my friend.
And gonna go ahead and actually, were those wounds lethal? Intended to be lethal, actually. Now that I'm in hindsight.
Well, they're healed now.
They're healing now, so you might... Actually, there is still a pretty bad one on them, so give me a treatment check.
Like, were they intended to be lethal, rather?
Surprisingly, no.
Aldred pauses for a moment. The wounds. They intentionally missed your vital organs.
Huh. So you're saying that whoever was doing this attack, didn't want to kill Mel?
It is doubtful that it was on accident, he states. The individual we are chasing is as skilled of a swordsman as Cecily.
More so. At least that's what I'm hearing.
You are wanted alive for some reason.
Maybe to give information on how to use the technology book.
Then why wouldn't they just take me?
Because
they
they
have
don't-
a point.
They don't know yet.
Cecily face palms at
Then
Yui's
if
logic.
they didn't know they needed me for the book, why wouldn't they kill me?
Aldred just kind of...
Because they had a feeling.
I'm going to spend a hero point real quick.
I'm gonna deceptionize.
Yui, just stop.
I'm going to spend a hero point. I'm going to see if I can get myself a sudden bout of inspiration.
Finally.
Alright. This is not so much an inspiration, so much as it is just something you noticed earlier that's just fallen into place for you.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the dust marks in the ground that were around the entrance area, it looked like someone left, dragging someone else.
Aldred just sort of pauses for a moment, remembering the fact that those dust marks, someone left, and they were dragging someone else over there. We also saw the small footprints along with the other ones.
Wait a minute.
The small
What?
footprints came after.
Okay, good.
Yeah, doesn't seem like the kid was involved other than just stumbling upon the place.
Aldred nods a little bit and states, "Was anyone with you?"
I was alone.
Oh,
What?
wait, what?
Why were you alone?
Didn't we send
No.
the other team with him?
No.
No, we did not. We did not send the other team.
We chose against that after we remembered about the whole artifacts thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aldred pauses for a moment and states, "The dust marks earlier, they indicated something was being dragged out, or someone was being dragged out."
Are you implying that there was someone in prior to?
I think I might remember something. Right as I was passing out, suddenly felt like splitting.
What's split? What's splitting?
Click.
Click?
They did not need to. They, at least in Aldred's mind,
Oh.
splitting. Like, he just sort of looks him over a little bit and states, "I have a question. You said that your biology reacts rather violently and unpredictably to magic.
That's right.
Has yours kind ever been known?" He's pacing back and forth. Has your kind ever been known to get cloned from it?
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, what are you guys talking about?
They did not need him. They needed him alive, not because they needed him alive per se, but rather they needed him alive for a copy.
A copy?
One of them-
Who? Him?
One of the magics split him into the two, and they took only one of them.
Specifically to he just Aldred just sort of taps his foot, and if this is the case, we have been. If this is the case, they were trying to. This is a delaying tactic. You are kept alive so that we interrogate you and try and figure out what was the purpose of the attack was, and in the meantime, they are given the plenty of opportunity to get scot-free.
What? Okay, so with that, Yue is gonna go and try to find those track marks and follow after them.
Alright, let me just...
Hastily retreat.
Or at the very least, it covers their tracks too.
Yue, the dust reaches about the door. and then stops as far as you can tell.
Okay. Any other kind of clues out here?
You don't see any. You rolled badly.
Ah, I know. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna run around the building.
Okay.
Either to delay us or as a distraction tactic to ensure that we were thrown off the trail.
Or they were just in a hurry to get away.
If they were in a hurry, they would have just taken you.
Maybe they can only carry one of me, I don't know.
Well,
Why would they bother cloning you in the first place?
It's not...
it's not.
When magic hits me, weird things happen. One of the recorded things is that suddenly the one hit gets a clone of themselves, exactly.
So it's random.
Yeah. Basically a 1 in 100 chance. Or 1 in 99. Thank God I have my release unlocked.
Well, lucky for you. Well, I guess you're lucky that 1 in 100 chance happened. However, that also leaves one problem. Who knows what they're planning to do with that?
Yeah, this is not good.
Especially since that Steven guy is also a necromancer.
There's a necromancer in... No one knows there's a necromancer in... He's not in the city!
Thank you, Navi.
He can't enter the city. Barrier in place prevents that.
Yes, like I was saying, it's one of the possibility. We don't know what Steven would even want to do with the other Mel.
Carmel, you okay? Hey.
Well, I doubt he has another mask lying around.
Maska,
Yeah. What's up?
you hear that?
What?
You hear Cecily say it's doubtful that he has another mask laying around.
I'm gonna keep quiet.
Okay.
Actually, no, hang on. Let's make this more comedical for her to hit him. He hears that. Then suddenly chokes on his own spit. Anyways.
Cecily just slowly turns around. What's up with you?
Nothing. Nothing
What
wrong
is-
with me.
What's my insight to that?
Actually,
This
you don't
is
have.
in character stuff. You don't need to roll if you don't want to.
Alright.
She doesn't. He's straight up lying.
Cecily is walking over to Maska. Maska
He turns around.
places a hand on his shoulder.
Yes.
I'm back.
I promise that if you share whatever you know, you will not suffer the pain that will come towards you if you remain silent like this.
No punches in the stomach.
No punches whatsoever.
If you do, I'm telling.
Yeah. You have a witness. She'll tell.
I'll tell too. Ariel raises her hand.
Cecily only deadpan and glares at. I can't remember. Does the potion have Cecily with glowing eyes?
Yes. Yeah, because Alders also has glowing eyes.
Just tell us what it is, and you won't get hurt, Maska.
There It'd be more than 12 masks in this is.
More? There's 12?
Plus these two. So yeah. There's 12 masks.
Cecily is only gesturing her only arm. Not in a threatening way, but in a comprehending way. Of more of the...
Well, the thing is, don't. The thing is that they were deactivated a long time ago. At least that's what these Galileo and Delipsy told me.
How many of them are the one that's on my mother?
That one is actually excluded from the original 12. That was just an extra to help people. The original 12 were the ones that helped seal the way that mask. Wait a minute. Oh.
What? Oh.
So remember when I said that someone made Trevelac?
Yes.
And remember when I said that Trevelac absorbed his soul, mind, and everything?
For God's sake, just get on with it.
He might know how to make another mask.
What?
Yeah. So yeah, we have two fully powerful mask users that can pretty much wreck us.
Cecily slowly removes her.
Wait,
Walks over
what?
to the wall. Bangs her head against said wall.
Cecily?
God damn it. Oh. Well, at least she promised not to hit him.
Yeah. No. If it helps, it won't be as powerful as my mask or Trevelac.
Aldridge goes over and places a shoulder on Cecily. Places a hand on Cecily's
A shoulder.
Shoulder on Cecily's hand.
just like
That speedster stuff is still wearing off.
It's still like the speed potion's still wearing off. Anyway, Aldred just sort of places a hand on her shoulder and like has her turn to face him, and he just sort of looks over her forehead to make sure she's not bleeding.
Why are you guys... What are you guys doing here again?
He glances over at Small and states, "We are looking for an individual who has lost her way."
don't lose your way.
Her mother. We're looking for her mother.
Yes, we are.
Listen, Cecily, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. You know why? Because there are specific ingredients to make the mask. It's not like it's possible for him to actually replicate one. There are very specific instructions you need to go through to make that mask.
Aldred.
Pardon my asking.
What?
Would those ingredients happen to be able to be found by a certain lich of mine?
How resourceful would you say he is?
He rezzed someone who had been on ice for 40 years.
Okay, so we may have a problem.
You think?
Why? I didn't think he was this resourceful. So what now?
Well, we now know that Steven could possibly create a duplicate of Mel kidnapped. Who knows what they plan to do with him? And also, we also still don't know where my mother is. Because chances are, even if she was heading out here, she's definitely moved.
So what's our next move then?
I honestly don't know. My head hurts from banging against the wall in frustration.
I could heal it if you want.
No, thank you.
Aldrin just sort of glances over and states, "We should depart and reconvene."
Ring, 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 ring.
Whose phone is that?
Pick. Nazca's.
Eenie, meenie,
Alright.
damn it.
Masca picks answer his phone. Actually, he looks at the caller ID.
Dewey.
He picks up. Hello?
Hey, Masky.
What's up?
So, I'm flying about trying to find the perpetrator and had a thought.
What's up?
Well, Nevin kind of had the thought. The dragon that we were fighting just a few hours earlier went to the east, right?
Yeah.
So, that dragon was working for Steven, who ends up controlling Cecily's mom, right?
Yeah.
If Cecily's mom is here, then it would stand to reason that she might have gone somewhere to the east as well, right?
Hold that thought. Hey, Cicely, can you bring up your map on your phone?
Yeah, I can. Why?
Check check from the city of Araku what's east of here, or where we were before here.
For the sake of simplicity,
Please. It's getting
you
too
guys
convoluted.
were here, and the dragon went that way.
Okay. Now
Alright.
we are here. No.
We're at the Hidden Hollow.
Hidden
We're over
Hollow
here.
is
Over here.
here. And so the dragon went that way, essentially, for us.
Yeah. What's over here?
This is the edge of the city. This glowy thingy is the barrier that keeps people out.
Is there nothing over here worth mentioning?
This is basically just the warehouse district. Navi's warehouse is here.
Warehouse district right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Barrier.
Oh, you guys
Forest.
near arrows.
What's outside the barrier? Other than people who are not allowed in.
Forest.
Oh, there's a Quinn's residence all the way.
Yeah,
I mean, the
or-
Quinn residence is pretty southeast, yeah.
yeah. So that's not possible.
Yeah.
So we have the Sleepy Hollows, the warehouse, and Navi's warehouse.
Yes, but they went east of Potions in Motion.
Oh, over here.
So they would have obviously gone outside of. Because you can go out, but
Right. You can go out.
But you can't go in unless you have someone able to help you get in.
Exactly. So,
Speaking of that,
somewhere
Navi
in-
kind of awkwardly clears her throat.
Yes.
I know where they are. I have to be able to know where they are, because it's the reason they were able to get in.
By the way, do you have UA on speakerphone?
That hasn't crossed my mind. But
Okay,
yeah,
so no, she's not in the speaker.
retroactively, she's on speaker now.
Ah,
Hadn't crossed Jack's mind, it probably would have crossed Maska's.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh. So, where would that be?
They're in a hideaway to the east of the city.
Inside.
No, they're outside the city. Stephen wouldn't be able to get anywhere close to the city without being basically nuked from orbit.
Well,
True.
isn't it difficult for anyone to get in aside from you? From the outside?
If I go and help guide them in, it's not as much of a problem.
Hmm.
So we know where they would be out in the city. That's one thing. The
We could
question
probably
is,
what?
what exactly do we do with that information? It's not like we can just go in there without a game plan.
Well, we make a plan and we go there. It's not rocket science, Cicely.
Well, we've narrowed it down to somewhere towards the east of the city. So we know they're not south, west, north. It narrows it down a lot.
Yep.
There's also the slight matter of the fact that they're probably a lot stronger than us.
Thank you, Nappy.
Well, I mean, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. So yeah, I can imagine.
Hey Google, stop alarm.
And there's also the fact that one of them is from Ariel's dimension, and is a lot more experienced than her.
Yeah.
Not to mention that one of them is still my mother, a skilled swordswoman, more skilled than I am, aligned with a powerful dark mask that assumingly gives her shadow magic, and also a necromancer who uses illegal magic.
Oh, yeah.
And so far, I don't think we actually have any of completely counteracting that.
That is true.
So even if we knew where they were, we're still partially unprepared.
Do you think any of the relics would be able to counteract it?
That is true. Maybe the relic could help us.
I mean, they're powerful enough to power a barrier for the city and still have their own unique effects.
Though the problem would be that if we take them out of the city, that would affect the barrier.
Well, we can't take more than 4 of them outside the city.
And how many do we know that they definitely have outside the ones that we know are definitely in the city?
Well, we have 5.
You got 5?
I think it was 5. The map, the lamp, the chalice, the helmet, and
There's the orb, the lamp, the chalice, the helmet, the jug, the locket, the hat pin, the rose, the saber, and the diamond.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Cecily just looks over at Nicholas.
Yeah, what she said.
Nicholas,
Very good.
How do you know that?
I saw it in a movie once.
I'll be right there, guys.
All right.
Cecily only crouches down. Nicholas, sweetie.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna only have my pog there
Can
just
you
to
please?
watch
Can
you
you
guys.
please? Can you please truthfully explain the relics?
No.
Are you not allowed to tell anyone about them?
Oh boy.
Uh,
We all know what's going on.
look at distraction.
Aldred suddenly pauses
have
for a
to roll
moment.
Points
for that?
that way.
Do we have to roll for that, or
Can I just
No,
grab her?
you guys see right through that.
It's like suddenly,
Unless you want to fall for it.
suddenly Aldred's going. I'm going to. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a massive leap of logic.
Before I
And
do that,
spatial.
can I do a thing?
Okay, do a thing.
I was like, the distraction's not over there, it's over there. She points the other way.
Where? Kid looks the other way.
I'm tempted to have Cecily pick up child.
I'm going to make a massive leap of logic.
Oh Lord.
Well, the only one who could possibly know about such a thing as that is one of the council. Or he looks down toward her, Your Highness.
Wow.
What?
Damn it, I really thought that would work.
Whoa!
Sorry. What?
Let me just, Magic surrounds her as she grows in size.
Alright, I make it back.
Yes!
Oh my god, she likes memes!
Just
And before you stands a woman.
Aldred just sort of Aldred just suddenly does a little a bow as if to royalty.
Oh yeah, Mascot.
okay. I
bows
just
as
saw the
well.
kid grow. What the heck's going on?
Ariel's just sitting on.
Did
She's
my-
still sitting
no.
crisscross on the ground, just like her eyes are doing the glittery thing because she's like, oh my god, the highest authority person looked at cat videos and memes with her. She's so happy right now.
Cecily's brain is too much what the fuck to come to do any other action.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking right.
Mascot is like totally bowing down to her.
Oh, right. You didn't turn off your phone. Neither did I. So I kind of heard the Your Highness thing.
Actually, he turned off his phone. I don't know if you heard me.
Oh, I did not. Apparently.
Madam Highness, I mean no disrespect, but I would not recommend wearing purple when you're trying to disguise that you are royalty.
It's kind of hard to find clothes that age and don't and de-age with you. I hope you understand.
Fair enough. My apologies.
Wait, hang on. You're actually the
Emperor Haley Argonis. A pleasure.
Huh.
I can't
Yeah.
believe Emperor loves memes.
I thought you'd be taller.
She just stares at you.
Cecily moves over and
I mean,
helps
she's like,
away.
she's 5'8", so she is actually pretty tall. So.
Over that,
Oh!
she's speaking over the phone, isn't she?
No, the phone's been
Oh.
closed.
Oh, she's really, really tall, huh?
I actually flew in just as she was aging up.
Yeah, you is actually in the.
I'm floating there, man.
Here I am earning my 7 intellect. Anyway. It's like Aldred nods to her and asks, if I may ask, why is the you know who we are? Why is the distrust?
Secret test of character, you know how it is.
I wonder what she thinks of Ariel.
He nods a little. He nods a little bit. Understandable. So, didn't pass.
Considering Cecily's borderline temper, wonder what she thinks of her.
Jeez.
So,
Why are you here?
I figured I'd take a little bit break before I headed back to duties. I've been overseas for other business.
huh.
Oh, so you weren't here?
So you went to a dusty old warehouse.
I sensed quite a bit of magical activity in the area. Seems I only got here after it had all settled.
Yeah. We would have been
Huh.
here too, but there was another attack going on that we had to deal with.
So I've heard.
Says,
Yeah, it was pretty cool too.
It is also clear. It is also
Actually, you can see it here. That's
don't show her that. Don't show her.
yeah.
it.
Look, it's on the police forms now.
Yeah. I actually took that.
I'm going to kill you too.
Sorry. But yeah, that's a thing.
Ah, okay.
That was in kick. That was in too, where she audibly just muffles in her hand. I'm going to kill you too.
Aw, love you too. Cicely,
Anyway,
there's no. You gotta relax more, Cicely.
Nothing about today has told me.
Yeah, I mean, you were being electrified for a while, just like everyone else. Hmm.
Now that formalities
Except
are out
me.
of the way, would one of you please explain what has been happening in the city?
You want the short version or the long version?
Whichever you feel is best.
Alright, well, TLDR, we got portals popping up. Then we've got a new team, which is us, the disc unit, dimensional, something intelligence or other unit. And small crimes, that was it. That was also part of there. And we go around trying to stop all the dimensional stuff, but then we've got stuff from the council to look after the events going on with relics or something, and that's what they guys were doing alongside my friend, who's now in my head. And
This is the too long didn't read version.
well, yeah, there was a lot that happened. And my friend ended up dying. I joined the team, and we faced a dragon, and found out we're dealing with a necromancer that put a mask on her mom, and who killed my friend, by the way. And now we're here.
I see. So what's a head count on the relics, if I may?
We have...
I see that you've got one on your headband.
I know, it's great. I twirl about, showing it off the way it's affecting my clothes.
Hang on, let me pull up the 10 relic list.
I already got it open. Alright, so
Uh-oh.
there's the... okay,
Speaking of
you
which,
guys
I need to update this with a little bit of new information.
Oh yes, about the 3 that certain someone has revealed having.
Yeah. Alright, you guys
Yeah.
can start it off, because I was talking a lot.
Actually, we have the golden helmet, copper chalice, Liz, the jade hatpin, and we also wait. I just realized Captain Zing has a saber.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we...
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Damn, it's not a weed
Remember
whacker.
getting the glowing.
The glowing orb.
The lamp I've
Now
heard
we
that
get
the
the
council has taken
orange
possession of.
Yeah, we got that's the first one we got. So we
Navi
have
raises her hand. I've got 3 of them here.
so that's 8. We have 8 of the 10 relics.
And so far, And so far, we know that my mother, one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you should have one.
She just taps her staff to the ground, and the red diamond that adorns it kind of glows a little bit.
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh.
That was around your neck earlier.
Indeed, I try and keep it on hand at all times.
What does it do?
It serves as a magical focus,
Oh, so it's just a fancy wand.
essentially.
Well, that's
Or
That
kind
was
of
my necklace. My
Maybe-
older sapphire.
Or
that's
maybe,
kind of
or maybe it's the magical focus for the entire barrier.
I was kind of hoping it would be something more cool, to be honest.
Like the thing that led
If
her.
you'd like, I can divulge what the others do.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
Tell me
love
what
to
the
know.
golden helmet does.
The helmet will protect you from any attacks that target your will.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. What about the crystal orb?
That one generates power.
That's it?
Generates.
It can be used to power just about any device, or magic ritual, or what have you.
So
Well,
it's just
we
a battery.
already know what the hat.
Yep.
I'm more worried about the one that we don't have.
The stone jug?
Of Cicely's mom.
Provided you tilt it, it will generate an endless amount of water.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Unless you want to flood something.
Yeah. What about
Thank
the
you,
sword?
UA.
You're welcome.
The sword grants its wielder a great amount of fortune.
I don't recall coming across that. Do you happen to know where?
It was entrusted to Captain Mei Zing, the police force.
Captain Singh has to. Cecily says, fully
That makes-
knowing who Captain Singh is.
That makes so much sense.
Who's Zing?
Singh is the captain of the other disc unit.
Oh.
I
Wait.
suppose that explains why Drillhammer didn't want her going against Nolene.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
What else? What other relics do
At
we
least
have?
What does
Gene,
the
at
chalice,
least Zeke
chalice
knows.
do?
The chalice, if you place liquids inside of it and then drink it, grants them healing properties.
Huh.
Wait, so even poison?
We've tested that, yes. Surprisingly, it does nullify the poison.
well,
Okay, that's kind of cool.
well, since it's safe to say, I'm the one who has that in mind.
Aldred just sort of pauses for a moment and states,
Uh-huh.
"Weren't you supposed to keep that secret?"
Part of the reason y'all were keeping things secret was because before I was partly relaying information to Steve.
Does he have
Yeah,
an
what
actual
Nevin
name?
said.
Does he have an actual name?
That is his actual name.
Wait, his name is actually Steven?
You thought it was fake?
How could you think
Oh.
Steven was fake?
I thought he had some kind of crazy necromancer name. Like, you know,
Beelzebub?
Balthazar, the devourer of the undead.
Necrolil,
Yes.
the
Yes,
conjurer
because
of
you're-
skeletons.
Yes, because if you're trying to be polite to someone, you definitely want to go with a threatening name.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Pinches her
God.
brow.
God, Cicely, you're so naive sometimes.
A naive woman who can kick your ass, mind you.
I didn't say nothing.
Anyways, that means that they have one while we know where the other 9 are.
Well, technically, don't we have all of them besides one?
That's
One is
what I
already-
said.
We, as in all of us plus that are in this room and Zing? Then yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
that's
Pardon my asking. Yes? What all does the locket? Oh, the one wearing it can control the undead.
Ooh.
Cecily looks over to Navi.
Sounds
Oh.
like a good counter.
So I can control myself then. That explains a lot.
No wonder
That
you.
would be a good thing for you to hold on to, especially if we go around Steven.
Yeah, maybe you should wear that at all times.
It could be
You
a
just
great
gotta
help.
make sure it's hidden enough.
Well, it could also be a great help go against Stephen because then we can control the army that he has under his control.
So meaning we'd be able to, meaning that as long as Navi has it on her, we'd be able to counterattack any necromancy he uses.
Yep, and
And so that he can't control her back.
I fly over, and she totally is on our side too, right, buddy? And arm wrap around while flying. Grin.
The only thing keeping me from punching you right now is that it would make you think I wasn't.
Cecily and Navi, the residential the group.
The residential what?
The residential friend punchers of the group.
Nah, we know you punch us because you care.
If that's the case.
Violence equals friendship.
Pardon me for intruding. I just realized something.
What?
If that copy of me has my wallet, then he's also got my papers and things.
Yeah?
And
Oh,
your book.
oh shit.
What?
They'll be able to get. They'll if they have their papers, they might be able to get past customs without Navi.
And,
Oh shit.
huh. Yeah, that's clever.
Don't compliment the villains, Yue.
It's
Well, she
true.
Yeah, she has a point.
It actually
Mascot.
is true.
Even Aldrin agrees with us.
However, now knowing that, we have an advantage.
What, that we're just looking for Mal's papers?
Indeed, he states.
You don't think that they'll try to forge something else that's similar to that in any way, shape, or form?
Well,
Concerning-
the papers, they are magical in nature, yes?
Essentially, but if you knew the spells, it wouldn't be too hard to fool the automatic systems. If I monitor it personally, it would be much more difficult to get by, but
I have and most importantly, are these papers unique to every individual in some way?
usually, yes. It's essentially the barrier. She gestures up and around with her staff. Is basically always sensing when magic is used. What those papers do is essentially blocks the signal from any given person, meaning that it pinpoints what that it's designed to suit whatever person is using it, so that the signal their magic would give off is blocked and not picked up, essentially.
Then it is clear. He states he states simply, we must look for residual traces for any papers that might have been used for Grydians. He states
What on earth is a Grydian?
that he points to Mel. No offense.
You are?
Wait, you're a Grydian?
I'm an alien, yes.
What the hell's a
Ariel
Grydian?
raises
That
her hand real quick. 'Cause she doesn't want to
explains-
be rude.
So much.
He
Not
I
really.
probably metagamed that. I'm sorry.
We can say that Aldred heard about Grydians in his travels, like someone hired him to do a stab of a grid once or something.
he just sort of crosses his arms. The papers in question may have needed to be especially heavily enchanted. It was a very specific sort of magic. He states, Otherwise, he would be dead right now.
Well, he is allergic, after all, to magic.
Fortunately, thanks to my release being unlocked, I won't just straight up explode from exposure to magic.
Wait, you
Good
can
to know.
explode from that?
You see why I'm nervous around you?
No.
What are you doing in a magical city then?
He likes to live dangerously.
Yeah, clearly.
Ariel still has her
Besides,
hand
on the off chance that any other Gridians have wound up in the area, I can at least help.
Huh. So,
Gritty refugee camp. That's kind of cool.
oh my god. So what are we? Well, what's our next move now? Now that we got our info.
I have an idea. Ariel still has her hand raised.
Yes, Ariel?
What's up?
Okay, so I learned this from a thing on the screen thing. Not the phone, the thing that's bigger that you can't. It's not got the
Computer.
Movie?
Computer.
touch. No, bigger than
Television?
Yeah, that thing. Is there any way to take something from Mel and use some kind of magic to track where her stuff is? Like a seeking spell, I think is what they said.
Of tracking device is what you're asking.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of
tracking
like that.
magic.
But with
Tracking.
magic, yeah. So we're able to track her stuff.
Who knows tracking magic?
Return, guys. I'm gonna go do some chores.
Magic, but I'd have tracking metahuman ability.
Are you able to track his stuff?
Theoretically, try and pinpoint if there's another one of him.
Wait, couldn't you just do that? I mean, there's two of them now.
But are they exactly identical to each other enough for you to
Does
be able
anyone-
to do that?
Okay.
Yes.
Although you might want to make a device of some kind just in case.
I actually have an idea. I could probably try to appeal to Wendy's grandfather.
Oh, McCall?
Yeah, him.
Can he scry?
I looked up his, the family tree of the Summers family, and turned out he knows tracking magic.
Yes,
Huh.
I suppose he owes me several favors.
So yeah, we can ask him.
We also babysitted once for him.
Oh yeah, we did. Little Wendy. I wonder how she's
You
doing.
forgot?
Having a problem in Araku. I'm still trying to figure out why that is, but
Yeah, werewolves.
Oh yeah, she's a werewolf.
Well, I was just meaning in general that we had to face off against, but yeah, she is one too.
Yeah. But don't worry, we had it under control.
Well, any idea what we're going to do while we try and get in contact with Wendy's grandfather?
I could probably ask her now if she introduced me to him.
I can contact McCall as well. He and I are pretty good friends, I'd say.
Close.
Yui, no.
But
Haley just bonks you with her staff.
it hurts.
Well, that's what you get for insinuating that.
Both of you shut up. Yeah, Nevin said the same thing Maska did.
And
Oh, I thought
never
you were
gonna hear the end of it.
I you're talking about Yui saying that to Cecily.
Nope.
Right. So our plan is track down Mel's clone, either by Navi or tracking magic. Solid plan.
Great. And for those of us that don't do any of that, or
You all should get some rest. You've just said that you were literally fighting a dragon to get some rest.
I, for
Yeah.
one, can agree with that, Your Highness.
Yeah, I'm kind of still shaking from all the shocks he gave me.
yeah, they tinkled.
You should also get some too, Mel, and probably clear up any future problems your duplicate might create.
Yes, I should let the department know there's another one of them running around. I'd best
I float around him.
get on that.
I'll help you with that. Maybe.
Please don't.
Oh.
Please.
I
Aw.
don't want to risk being carried by someone using magic. I don't know what will happen.
Who said anything about carrying? But okay. Fly around back.
Mel heads off and on his way.
He didn't want me to help.
That's fine.
But he might get into trouble on his way back. What, with no
Yeah.
papers and all.
Then why don't you just follow him, to protect him?
He doesn't want me to.
No, he doesn't
Why
want
don't
you
you
to
non-magic users do that?
Well, the only thing that's stopping.
Sorry, I
So-
just realized there should be a bit more light coming in from the outside.
Oh.
It's a little late for it, but
Yeah.
fucking there.
I'll go ahead and follow him. He doesn't get hurt. The only thing that's stopping any magic affecting him for me is my eye patch.
Alright.
All
That's a
right.
good idea. I'm
Only
just
if
exuding
something
magic, so.
happens.
Well, I don't need this anymore. He takes off his mask.
How do you crush this pill?
Be right back. I gotta help Tim.
Okay.
All right.
Mel, get your ass back here. Oh, wait, you're here.
Okay, so I think that's a good place to close off.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
guys are going. You guys are going to try and find Mel's duplicate with whatever has happened on that line of reasoning.
We've got like 3 different methods of tracking it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. We have Navi.
We got
We have Navi. We have basically finding his passport, license, all that shit, and Mikal. So
and general scrying. Yeah, let's not forget
Yeah.
about that. So 4 ideas.
Well,
So yeah, I think it goes without saying we should probably be able to figure that shit out. But
Yeah.
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 join us back here either next week or the week after, depending on what our schedules look like for episode 22, where we fight Mel, I guess.
Maybe.
We
possibly.
fight Mel, but not fight to Mel, and that's melancholy.
What?
Until
You heard
then.
what I said.
Until then. See ya.
Goodbye.